Why do chasing money make you so unhappy? Why do chasing money make you so unhappy? Herb, I just want to have a stable lifestyle. I just want to and buy some clothes and buy a big house and buy, you know, a nice car. I get that. But look, what if I told you you're not doing it the right way? What if I told you you're doing it the wrong way? What if I told you that 9 to 5 is the wrong way to get, you know, to get the money, and you trying to be happy, and you might feel like you happy because you have all this money. You get to go on vacations once a year. You feel me? You get to go on vacations twice a year. But what if I told you can go on vacations every week in the future if you wanted to? And you know why? Because you're not going to be working the 9 to 5. You're not going to have nobody telling you when you can take your vacation, when you can take your PTO, when you can take your whatever. You don't need permission or whatever. So let me tell y'all how y'all can do that. You feel me? But first I gotta tell you a story about me, because who am I to judge? I was almost finna say my script, you know. But who am I to judge to say, hey, Herb, how you know that I'm not happy at my 9 to 5? A lot of people are happy at their 9 to 5, but that's probably like 0.1%. That's probably like 0.0%. Okay, let's say 0.1%. But let me tell you a story about me, right? So, I went to a trade school right after high school. And I was hearing how much every day I would look up how much I can make, you know, after I graduate this trade school. So I was looking at $60,000 a year, $65,000 a year, shoot, even $100K a year, you know, depending on, you know, how much talent you have in that trade school. So I had went ahead and signed up for the trade school, and I had got accepted. I paid my fees. I gave them my high school diploma, whatever they needed, right? So I was doing good in school. First semester, I made president's list. Second semester, I'm killing it because I'm motivated. I'm hearing all the money you can make and stuff like that, so I got no choice. I'm like, I'm finna ace everything, you know. First, second, third semester, fourth semester, I'm hearing about how much money, you know, you can make right after, you know, you graduate once again. So they talking about $25 an hour, $30 an hour. So I'm like, hell yeah, you know. So I was so good in classes and everything. They recommended me, the instructors recommended me because I was acting good and stuff like that. You know, no racist stuff or nothing like that. So they like, okay, I like him. No matter who in the, you know, no matter what's the skin of your color, you know, if they like you, right? So I got this one job paying $16 an hour, and I was going through some things, so I really can't say. I was going through some things though, and they started me off at $16, but I really wanted about $23 once I graduated, and then I graduated, and now they telling me they can't do $23. They said they can bump me up to $16.50. So I went from $16, or was it $15? I think it was $16 to $17.50 probably. They was trying to pay me. Probably was $17.50. And I'm like, I don't know about that, you know. I don't know if I can just get $1.50 raise, and I just graduated college. So I believe I told them that'll work, you know, just for now. I ain't telling them just for now, but you know, that was cool. But I was telling them, like, I don't know about that, you know. So they was trying to convince me right after I got this one job that's trying to pay me $24 an hour. And I'm like, yeah, like, it's over with. Now I'm finna go tell them I'm nervous and everything, and they trying to convince me to stay, but They paying me about $23 an hour, so I had to tell them, and they like, okay, you know, we'll miss you. You know, I got this one job, I'm telling the higher up maintenance person, and he trying to convince me to stay, saying, you know, you won't last long at that job, or da. But I ended up doing good at the job, so I don't know what he was talking about. I get that he was trying to make me stay, but that wasn't the right way to tell me. You know, that's probably just gonna make me more motivated. You know, I went ahead and took that job. I ended up doing great. You know, I ended up doing real good. But the thing was, I was working hard. I ain't like the fact that I was working real hard for that money. My checks was $1,400 a week, $1,500, but I wasn't happy, and I was working third shift, and it was a lot of drama up in there. I got into some altercations and stuff like that, something I'm not gonna talk about, but I'm just letting y'all know how it went down. And that wasn't, you know, that wasn't the push point for me. The push point was when I was waking up every night, every morning, and I was like, do I really want to do this? Where I'm gonna go? Where will this job take me in the future? I might have a big home. I might have a nice car, you know, when I retire. I might have all those things. But is that something I really want to do? Is that something that gonna let me retire at the age of 35 and live my best life at age 35, you know, or 30 years old, whenever I want to retire? Is that job gonna, you know, is that $1,400 a week gonna get me there real fast? So what I ended up doing was I ended up leaving that job, and I had some more jobs along the way, and I ended up quitting that job because none of the jobs really made me happy. I stopped looking for money. What I do now is I don't look to work full time at a job no more. If I have to work part time, then hey, I gotta work. I gotta work part time. But my other time is gonna be my time. My other time is gonna be trying to get extra money, just so I can, you know, take my classes or, you know, building talent, just so I can work on my YouTube videos. That's what I need money for, because I'm gonna need money for something. I mean, I'm gonna need money to, you know, have a stable life. I'm gonna need money to continue to grow and invest and put in, you know, put in the things I want to put in to help me, you know, create more than that $1,500 a week. You know, I'm not getting that, you know, I'm not getting that right now, but in the future, you know, I'm gonna be getting probably like 10,000. And you creating talent for yourself, you can never take losses in life. You can only take lessons. So long as you take them lessons and apply it to your life, hey, you got, you know, you're gonna be strong in the future. You know, once you take them lessons, you're gonna be strong in the future. So long as you can make sure you just have enough money to pay your bills, and you doing what you want to do in life, you traveling, you know, you getting a little extra money to travel and explore the world, instead of buying shoes, started buying clothes, nice car, house, and working just, you know, for the sake of just working just to get those things. And, you know, you just getting a little extra money to probably travel, to probably invest in your class. You know, you getting that money to invest in your class instead of investing in the things that you think gonna make you look good. So that's the difference between chasing money and, you know, letting the money chase you. When you chasing the money, you putting in overtime, but you putting in overtime just so you can, you know, live a better life than, you know, majority of the average people who just paying their bills, you know, and da. But what if I told you you could live an even better life and be a part of that top 1% of people who is on TV, who is doing the things that they want to do, who is not average at all, but they also, you know, famous for what they like to do. You know, just don't be famous for the sake of being famous. You know, be famous because, you know, I ain't gonna even say be famous, because when you trying to, you know, chase your purpose, the fame will come, the money will come. And sometimes you probably don't even realize things that you do. Even if you're a construction worker, you know, do something that a lot of construction workers don't do. You going all out every day, which I don't recommend, that working yourself, you know, for these jobs. But if you have to, if you like doing it, then, you know, give your best self, you know. A janitor, give your best self. A doctor, give your best self. Doctors get paid real well. I just hope that they like it. When you chasing your purpose, when you trying to be an actor, you know, you happy because you finally got that acting career, you finally got that acting gig, and now you're doing what you want to do. You know, you finally get to wake up. You know, you don't gotta be spending 40 hours at this job, 50 hours at this job, 60 hours at this job, and now you can wake up at a certain time and you can do this and do that. You know, you're not at a job 24/7 and they calling you. If you got to do part-time, depending on how your lifestyle is, you know, you might have to put in certain hours just to pay your bills. You never know, but you don't got to go overboard. Go spend time with your family. Be more happy. You know, go do that. I'm gonna keep the camera in one place because I got to tell y'all, you know, I ain't finna be moving the camera. You know, I got to let y'all know, you know, what's gonna make y'all happy, because right now I'm not, you know, I haven't worked a full-time job in so long. I just been doing part-time enough to pay my classes, enough to probably get my headshots when I need to get my headshots. I'm just making enough to get by. And I'm not afraid to admit anything, because in the future I'm gonna get the last laugh. So I'm just making enough to get by on everything, you feel me? So that's cool, you know. Because in the future, I see myself being a successful YouTuber, see myself being a successful actor. You know, I see myself being real happy than, you know, being at a job and always complaining about how I don't want to be here when I know I can do something about it, how I can control my life, because life is too short. You know, I gotta let y'all know life is too short. You gotta do what you want to do. I gotta stay on the camera. You gotta do what you want to do, man. You can't. I'm just trying to let y'all know, man. I can't stress it enough to, you know, go ahead and leave these jobs. Like, these jobs will be okay. You will be okay. Life is too short. Even if you're not okay, it's always other sources that you can look into for help. You know, just don't go down too bad. Just make sure that, you know, you're not overworking yourself for, you know, for money. You know, if you're going to overwork yourself at what you want to do. Overwork yourself in, you know, some sports stuff. Overwork yourself, you know, to get you to that professional league. If you're in high school, overwork yourself to whatever you want to do, even if it's a 9 to 5, you know. Like I said, I ain't going to recommend you doing all that for no 9 to 5. But if y'all like the job, then, hey, y'all like the job. What can I say? Stop chasing money. That's the summary of the story. The summary of the story is stop chasing this money, man. Go ahead and create your talent. Go ahead and do the things that you want to. You want to be a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home dad. Go ahead and do that. At least do something for yourself, though. Don't just be chilling. You know, do something for yourself. So stop being at these 9 to 5s, trying to put in overtime just to get, you know, just to get some shoes, just to get some clothes, just to get a boat, you know, because a lot of people be getting boats and all this other stuff that don't really matter. Materialistic things don't really matter. What matters is love. That's what matters. You feel me? So be at home with your family. You know, do the things that you want to do. Go on vacation. Stop chasing money. You know, when they ask who want overtime, don't sign up for it. Do not sign up for that. Do not sign up for overtime. So always remember, do the things that you want to do, because you will never be happy. You can fake like you happy. You can fake like you happy and people can see that you getting these compliments and all this other stuff. People can see that girls chasing you just because, you know, you getting this money, but you really miserable. You might be happy that they chasing you, but you miserable. You ain't telling them that you miserable at work every day, even though you got that money. You ain't telling them, even though you got that Lamborghini, you ain't telling them that you miserable. You feel me? So anyways, don't forget that, you know, stop chasing money, start letting the money chase you. So with that being said, heard the word is out of here.